right, baseball fans, I promised I'd be back on the air in roughly 24 hours, and I keep my promises. This is Adam Presswood, once again coming at you live from Elsberry's beautiful Legion baseball field, right here off of Highway 79. And I apologize for the late start. We've only got about 7 more minutes before the first pitch. I'm going to run through the lineups that I was just given pretty quickly, starting with Wentzville North, post 323, coached by Rich Anselm. They're going to send up number 17, Matt Hart, who will cover short. Number 13, Joel Hagemeyer, who will be out in center field. Number 3, Braden Mathis, who will be out in left. Number 23, Alex Vogt, and I am going to have to take a pause for the national anthem. I apologize for that. We're going to do that real quick, and I'll be back on the air. In fact, I won't leave the air. I'll try to bring it to you live. All right, I hope you were able to catch some of that at home, fans. We do have a pre-recorded version, of course, but I like to try and bring you the versions that are played at each facility that I cover when possible. I believe I left off with number 23, Alex Vogt, for Wentzville North. He's covering first base. Number 2, Drew Law in right. Number 5, Jacob Thompson will be hurling. Number 29, Nick Wilkie will be out at third. Number 12, Gage Patton will be behind the plate. Number 16, Jack Hinkey will be at second. Subs are listed as Colin Pyatt, number 11. Number 22, Jacob Polly. Number 9, Chris Vogt. And number 51, Nick Ledford. For Elsberry's post 226, coached by Jason Howard, we're going to see number 21, Kyle Prendergast out in center. Number 3, Todd Myers at second. Number 1, Carter Bauer on the mound. Number 10, Joe Martin at first. Number 50, John Hogan over at third. Number 11, Blake Kendall at short. Number 16, Robert Roggeman behind the plate. Number 12, Dylan Huber in left. Number 15, Tyler Turnbull out in right. Subs are listed as number 6, Frank Griesbauer. Number 30, Zach Levy. Number 13, Bailey Brush. Number 2, Sam Gales. Number 27, Cole Justice. Number 20, Chasen Anderson. And number 25, Turner McGlasson. So with that, I am going to run one message from one of our sponsors, and I'll be back on the air in just a moment. You're watching the Indian Sports Network.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, and just like that, we are back and awaiting Wentzville's first at bat. Their hitter will be number 17, Matt Hart. For those of you who don't know or were unable to watch the game or attend last night, this AAA team squeaked by Hannibal by a final score of 4-3 in the bottom of the 7th. Hannibal's relief pitcher walked in the tying and the winning runs for Elsberry, and that was that. So with that, we earned the right to face Wentzville and stay on the winning side of the bracket here tonight. All right, Hart steps up. He's a right-handed hitter, which you can see, of course. He'll be followed by Joel Hagemeyer and Braden Mathis. All right, here's the pitch from Bauer, swung on and fouled off. That one missed, but not by much. It's 1-1. Looked like a pretty good pitch. Bauer delivers the tiebreaker, and it's in for a called strike. 1-2. Swung on and fouled back yet again. It stays 1-2. Yet another foul. Thought it was a little low. It's a called strike 3, and it gets Hart looking. We'll take it. That sends up Hagemeyer. 1 out, nobody on. Bauer delivers and it gets away. That one's up there and up enough for a strike. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Up and in. That evened the count again, this time at 2 apiece. Bauer delivers the tiebreaker, swing and a miss. Hagemeyer goes down swinging, back-to-back strikeouts now for Carter Bauer, and with 2 away, up steps number 3, Braden Mathis. He'll be in left field as soon as Wentzville takes the field, but for now, he's got his work cut out for him. The pitch. Good slider, or at least I think it was a slider from back here. Fell in for strike 1. That one missed on the outside. 1-1. And that one was up. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Bauer's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, which would be a good start. Here it is. Ooh, up and out. That fills the count. Swing and a miss, and he did it. Bauer strikes out the side to get things going. And we're headed to the bottom of the first. No score. We'll be back in a few.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the megabanks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Elsberry Democrat. Log on to www.elsberrydemocrat.com today.
Back now and awaiting the at-bat of Kyle Prendergast, the leadoff hitter for Elsberry. As he was last night, I believe. It will be Prendergast, Todd Myers, and then Carter Bauer. There's the throw down to second, and warm-ups are history, at least first inning warm-ups. And Prendergast steps up. I've noticed that, I don't know if it's for good luck or if it's just a habit, he tends to stop and draw something in the dirt several feet from the batter's box. What he is drawing, I have no idea. Here's the pitch, swung on and fouled off the webbing. Here's the next one on its way, swung on and hit on the ground towards short. It is boobled just long enough to allow Prendergast to reach on the error. So an error at short puts Prendergast at first and sets things up for Todd Myers. Myers is a left-handed hitter. Thompson throws over to first, and the throw is lost. Prendergast is going to make it down to second. And just like that, Elsberry has a runner in scoring position. Thompson delivers, and Myers takes a strike. That one misses, 1-1. Caught the outside corner, 1-2. Swung on, another one hit towards short. That one is not boobled. They don't turn the double play, and the runner from second is out. Myers reaches on the fielder's choice. So with one away and one on, up steps Carter Bauer. Here's the pitch from Thompson. Bauer checks his swing. And they are saying he did not go around. Myers with a nice lead off of first. Bowers takes a strike. I thought it was up a little high. Myers trots back safely to first. Here's the pitch. Low and away. Thompson delivers. Bauer swings and lifts one right into the glove of the second baseman for out number 2. That'll send up Joe Martin. 1 on, 2 away. Martin's covering first base for Elsberry tonight, and was last night as well. We're scoreless in the bottom of the first if you're just tuning in. Myers with a lead off of first again. Here's the pitch from Thompson. Swing and a miss. I thought it was low. It's a called strike 2. Thompson's 1 pitch away from getting out of a Elsberry first inning that could have been much different. The pitch, swing and a miss, and he does just that. Martin fans on 3 straight, and we head to the top of the second with still no score.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
All right, we're back for the top of the second, and the hitter for Winsville is number 23, Alex Vogt. We're scoreless here in the second. Bauer delivers, swung on and fouled off the webbing by Vogt. Swung on and hit fair on the ground toward first. Martin has it and steps on the bag for out number 1. That'll bring up number 2, Drew Law. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Swung on and hit on the ground toward third. It's a fair ball. And Law is going to reach on a boobled play over at third. Well, that'll send up number 5, Jacob Thompson, Wentzville's pitcher. Bauer delivers. Swung on and a high, hard shot into right field. And that one gets all the way to the wall. Wentzville is going to have runners at second and third. All right, so with one away and runners at second and third, the hitter should be number 29, Nick Wilkie. We've got time called, and there's a little conference between Elsberry's battery, which is now over. That one gets away. The runners hold. Bauer looks in, has his sign. Here's the pitch. Up for a ball, 2-0. Low and away. One more loads the bases. And that's the one I meant, but hoped to not see. Wilkie walks. The bases are loaded with only one out, and up steps number 12, Gage Patton. He's catching for Wentzville. And he has to duck out of the way of one. Clearly ball one. The pitch, swing and a miss. In for a strike, 1-2. Just a bit outside. Just a little low, the count's full. And that one walks in. The run that makes it 1-0 Wentzville. Turnabout's fair play, I suppose. That's how we won last night against Hannibal. We've got time called as Elsberry's pitching coach, Coach Almas, walks out to the mound. I don't know if they're going to make any changes yet. It'd be awfully early. All right, everything stays the same. Just a little pep talk. The hitter is number 16, Jack Hinkey. Still only one out, and still the bases are loaded. Bauer delivers, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss yet again. Low and away, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Hinkey is out number 2. One more and we'll get out of this one with relatively little damage done. All right, everything starts over now for Wentzville with number 17, Matt Hart, their leadoff hitter. He struck out looking back in the first, and we need him to do it again. Bauer has the one he wants. Here's the offering. Swung on and fouled off the pole. Loudly, I might add. 0-1. It woke a few people up. Bauer delivers again. Swung on and popped up in fair territory back behind first. Elsberry's second baseman and right fielder vie for it, and it's the second baseman who pulls it down for out number 3, so it doesn't get any worse than 1-0 Wentzville. We'll be back for the bottom of the second in just a moment.
Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Elsberry Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
Back now for the bottom of the second. Wentzville leads 1-0. The hitter for Elsberry is number 50, John Hogan, their third baseman. Here's the pitch, and it's up. Hogan takes ball 1. Thompson delivers, and Hogan hops out of the way of ball 2. in the ground and then up in the air again and off the webbing. 3-0. Up just enough to send Hogan down to first. Might seem like something small, but it's a start. All right, the first pitch to Blake Kendall is a strike. There's a throw over to first. Hogan beats it back in time. Thompson delivers. Kendall showed a bunt and took a ball, 1-1. Thompson took his time on that one. There's a throw over to first. Hogan beats it back again, and again it's barely. Another throw over to first. They're either going to pick off Hogan or wear him down to where he can't do any base running. Here's the pitch. It gets away. Hogan's going to make it down to second, uncontested. 2-1 now, the count to Kendall. Low, ball 3. In the dirt. That's going to send Kendall to first. This looks suspiciously like the start of the top of the second. And with nobody away, there's some interesting possibilities for number 16, Robert Roggeman, during his first at bat here tonight. He's catching for Elsberry, but hopefully he's about to drive some runs in as well. The pitch. Roggeman takes a ball. Roggeman shows bunt, follows through, and it is foul. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thompson delivers. That one gets away. The runners are going to make it down to second and third. And it's an even count to Roggeman, 2-2. Well inside, but swung on nonetheless, and Roggeman is out number 1. That sends up number 12, Dylan Huber, who has a history of coming through in situations just like this. 1 out, 2 on. The pitch. Huber fouls it back. Swing and a miss. And it is quickly 0-2 to Huber. Huber hops out of the way of a ball. Swing and a miss. I jinxed him. Huber goes down swinging, and Elsberry is down to their final out of the inning. And that's Tyler Turnbull. Thompson delivers. Falls in for a strike, 0-1. Oh, I thought that was low. It's a called strike, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Elsberry strands runners, fails to push any across. It stays 1-0 in favor of Wentzville. We head to the top of the third, and we'll be back.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that, but when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Elsberry Democrat. Log on to www.elsberrydemocrat.com today.
All right, fans, we're back now for the top of the third, a 1-0 Wentzville lead. And the hitter should be number 13, Joel Hagemeyer, who struck out swinging back in the first. Elsberry missed a good opportunity to not only tie it, but take the lead. Back in the bottom of the second, they stranded runners at second and third. Here's the pitch, fouled back behind me. And that one catches the outside corner, and it's 0-2, just like that. Bauer delivers, and Hagemeyer smashes one, but it doesn't get any further than the glove of the right fielder for out number 1. One away for number 3, Braden Mathis. He also struck out swinging. back in the first. Actually, Bauer fanned the side back in the first, so they all struck out swinging. Possibly a few looking, I don't know. Mathis swings and misses again here in the third. Fouls one back, and it's 0-2. That one gets away. Nobody's on to capitalize. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the hitter. Swung on and fouled into the lights. It stays 1-2. Swung on and hit fair towards short. The throw has him. Two away for Alex Vogt, who grounded to first back in the second. And he takes a strike here in the third. Swung on and belted out into center field, where it is caught on the run for out number 3, and we'll be back. Still 1-0.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Back now for the bottom of the third. Elsberry trails Wentzville 1-0, and the hitter for post 226 will be Kyle Prendergast, who reached on an error at short back in the first. This is only his second at bat. There's the throw down to second. We're ready to get things started. Here's the pitch, swung on and hit past the shortstop, and it bounces into left field for another base hit. That sends up number 3, Todd Myers. He reached on a fielder's choice back in the first. Thompson delivers. Myers takes a ball low and away. There's the throw over to first. Prendergast beats it back. Swung on and fouled back and out of play. Thought that might hit the roof of the concession stand, but it's 1-1 now. Thompson delivers, and it's wild. 2-1. Another throw over to first, and again Prendergast is back in time. That one misses as well. 3-1. Swung on and fouled back and out of play. That fills the count. All right, we're back in business after that little conversation. It's a 3-2 count to Myers. Nobody out, one on. Here's the pitch, swung on and all right, the shortstop had that when the play was at second, so they get the lead runner, and Myers reaches on a fielder's choice again. That sends up Carter Bauer. He popped up to second back in the first. Here's the pitch, low and inside. Thought that was in exactly the same spot, but somehow it's a strike. Swing and a miss. Swung on and that one fooled everybody and dropped down. In fair territory, out in right field. It's a double, and Elsberry has runners at second and third. One out, two on for Joe Martin, who struck out swinging back in the first. It was a close play at third to try and get Todd Myers, but he slid in under the throw. Thompson delivers. Martin takes a ball low. Swung on, and that one's lifted out into right field as well. 1 run scores. Martin's going to make it to second. Actually, Elsberry's going to push 2 runs across and go up 2-1 on an RBI double from Martin. All right, still some work that can be done by number 50, John Hogan, who walked back in the second. Elsberry still has a runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Hogan takes a ball in. That one was up. Oh, in for a strike. I thought it was low. Up and in, one more will put Hogan at first. And that one does just that. Back-to-back walks for Hogan, once in the second, now again here in the third. So Elsberry with runners at first and second for Blake Kendall, and Winsville wants a time. They're going to have a little discussion, and the coach is walking out for this one. We might have a pitching change. I don't know if they're going to pull Thompson off or not. The answer appears to be not. All right, Blake Kendall steps up. He walked back in the second as well. He takes a strike here in the third. Up and out, 1-1. Another ball inside. 2-1. Swing and a miss. It's an even count, 2 apiece to Kendall. Good hard hit that gets right past the glove of the shortstop. And Elsberry has the bases loaded. That'll send up number 16, Robert Ragaman. Thompson delivers, and Ragaman takes a called strike. Swung on and fouled off, out of play. That one's fouled back as well. Stays 0-2. And that's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the hitter. Time called, back behind home plate. That's what we needed. That one got past the glove of the third baseman. Bounced into left field where it was mishandled. The runner at third is out, but Elsberry pushed 2 more across. And it's 4-1 in their favor. All right, 1 is still aboard and in scoring position. There's a courtesy runner out there for Ragaman. And the hitter is number 12, Dylan Huber. All right, and it looks like Wentzville has had a pitching change. They've brought in number 11. That is Colin Pyatt, and while he warms up, I will run another quick commercial. We'll be right back.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
All right, I doubt they give Mr. Pyatt too many more warm-up tosses. As I said, the hitter will be Dylan Huber. Elsberry has taken a 4-1 lead here in the third. And they still have a runner out at second in scoring position, so they could still do a little bit more damage. All right, we're back in business as Huber steps in. Here's the pitch from Pyatt, and it's in for a ball. Swung on and hit hard on the ground out towards second. Huber tried his best to beat it out, but did not. He is out number 3. We head to the top of the 4th. Wentzville now trails 4-1, and we'll be back.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker at our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Elsberry Pharmacy in Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
All right, we're back now for the top of the 4th. Elsberry now leads 4-1. The hitter for Wentzville should be number 2, Drew Law, who reached on an error at third back in the 2nd. And it is. He'll be followed by Jacob Thompson and Nick Wilkie. Carter Bauer still on the mound for Elsberry, and here's the pitch. Low and away. That one's fouled off the umpire's mask. 1-1. All right, Bauer delivers again. That was away. 2-1. Swung on and fouled back. That evens the count again at 2 apiece. Ball outside, and it's a full count.
Nice pitch, Carter.
Swung on and hit hard on the ground. That one gets through 2 fielders and out into shallow right field for a base hit. Up steps Jacob Thompson, who doubled to right center back in the 2nd. That one's fouled off toward first, 0-1. Caught the outside corner. Two quick strikes, excuse me. Swung on and lifted high, hard, and fair out to left. That one is caught for out number one. That brings up number 29, Nick Wilkie, who walked back in the second. Good hard pitch in for a called strike. That one caught the inside corner, 0-2. High and tight, to say the least. Up and out, 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got Wilkie swinging, that's two. And that'll send up number 12, Gage Patton. He walked back in the second. That one gets away, and the runner is going to head down to second uncontested. Up and out, 2-0. Up yet again.
Straight to it, Carter, straight to it.
All right, that one walks him on 4 straight. And up steps number 16. Actually, that is number 11. That's Colin Pyatt, who came in off of the sub list to pitch, excuse me. The pitch, swing and a miss. Bauer checks the runner and delivers. Swung on and popped up toward third. And that's exactly as far as it gets. It is caught for out number 3. The score stays 4-1. We head to the bottom of the 4th, and we'll be back.
Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Elsberry Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Elsberry Democrat. Log on to www.elsberrydemocrat.com today.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
All right, up steps number 15, Tyler Turnbull, who struck out swinging back in the 2nd. This is only his 2nd at bat. Much different set of circumstances now. His team now enjoys a somewhat comfortable 3-run lead. And the first pitch to Turnbull is in for a called strike. That one misses. It's 1-1. Swung on and fouled back. Fouled off yet again. It stays 1-2. Up and out. That evens the count again at 2 apiece. Turnbull now has a full count. Turnbull tried to check his swing, but there was just a little too much momentum, and he strikes out swinging for the 2nd straight time. That'll send Kyle Prendergast back up. He has had a full night. Singled past short back in the 3rd and reached on an error at short back in the 1st. Here's the pitch. He pulled back a bunt and took a called strike. Pyatt delivers. Prendergast swings and launches one fair out into right field. They're going to hold him at first. And that brings up number 3, Todd Myers. He reached on a fielder's choice back in the 3rd and in the 1st as well. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt and it gets away. Prendergast is going to trot down to second.
Opposite field here, opposite field.
The pitch. Swung on and fouled off, out of play toward first. The pitch is low. 2-1. Swung on and fouled off yet again. 2-2. Up and out, and Myers has a full count. Swung on and hit hard towards second. The throw over to first has him, but it does advance the lead runner. That'll send up Carter Bauer, who doubled to right back in the third. And he launched one out to center. And that one goes all the way to the wall. Bauer is going to trot safely to second as Prendergast comes in and makes it 5-1. That brings up Joe Martin, who had an RBI double to right himself back in the third. That was up, ball one. That caught the inside corner, 1-1. Check swing, and that's in for another ball, 2-1.
Little base hit, Joe.
That missed on the outside, and it's 3-1. Up and it walks him. So Elsberry has runners at first and second. And that brings up John Hogan. He has back-to-back walks so far tonight. One in the second, one in the third. That one's low and inside, ball one. Up 2-0. Nice pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Hogan. That is only the second strike that's been thrown to Hogan tonight in 12 pitches. Swing and a miss.
Come on, battle the ball, John.
Swing and a miss yet again. So the play at third doesn't matter. The strikeout was out number 3. Elsberry strands a couple, but they do push across an insurance run. It's now 5-1 as we head to the 5th.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, we're back for number 17, Matt Hart, who popped up to second, back in the second, and struck out looking back in the first. And the first pitch is in for a called strike, 0-1. Swung on and fouled off. 2 quick strikes to the leadoff hitter. Low and away. Swung on and hit fair right up the line toward first. Martin has it and steps on the bag for out number 1. That sends up Joel Hagemeyer. He flew out to right back in the third and struck out swinging in the first. Here's the pitch. In for a strike. Swung on and fouled back, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Hagemeyer goes down swinging for out number 2. This could be a quick one. And that does bring up number 3, Braden Mathis. He grounded to short in the third and struck out swinging in the first. Here's the pitch, and it is in for a strike, 0-1. Low and away. In the dirt, and it bounces back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fouled back yet again. 2-2. That one's fouled off as well, but he'll stay alive. That one missed on the outside, and the count to Mathis is now full. Swung on and launched fair out into right field. That one bounces all the way into the pocket. And Mathis is safe at second. Bauer throws over to second. It's not in time. Here's the pitch to Vogt. Fouled off. Another throw to second. That one closer, but still not in time. Ball in, 1-1. Swung on and chopped towards short. And the throw to first has Vogt for out number 3. So nothing else matters. We'll be back in a moment. Elsberry still leading 5-1.
These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, there's the call for balls in. The hitter for Elsberry will be number 11, Blake Kendall. He singled past short back in the third, walked back in the second. His team with a comfortable 4-run lead, 5-1 here in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the pitch. And that one, I think, hit him. All right, apparently they're saying that was fouled off the bat and then hit his hand. Here's the pitch. High and tight. Low, 2-1. I thought that one was low as well, but it is in for a called strike. Swung on and fouled back yet again. It occurs to me that Winsville has had yet another pitching change. I see a number 29 out there now. Nick Wilkie, who delivers, swing and a miss. Kendall goes down swinging. All right, that brings up number 16, Robert Roggeman. He had an RBI double to left back in the third, struck out swinging in the second. Wilkie delivers, and Roggeman takes a called strike. In the dirt, 1-1. That one missed everything. 2-1. As did that one. 3 balls, 1 strike to the hitter. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It caught the outside corner, and that's a full count now. That one, however, sends him to first. One on, one away for Dylan Huber. That one's low. The runner goes, the pitch is a strike, and he is safe out at second. I thought that was a little high, as did most of the crowd. It's a called strike, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Huber is having an off night. And up steps Tyler Turnbull, or does he? No. We're gonna go to our sub list again, and it's Cole Justice, number 27. And the first pitch to Justice is a strike. The second one misses everything, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss yet again. Justice is out number 3. We head to the top of the 6th. Elsberry still leads 5-1.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, here in the top of the sixth, trailing 5-1, Winsville sends up number 2, Drew Law, who singled to right last time. Here's the pitch, and he takes a ball. And another one outside. Mm, 3-0 quickly. And he walked him on 4 straight. That should send up Jacob Thompson, but with all the pitching changes, I'm not entirely certain. All right, it's still him. He flew out to left, back in the 4th, and doubled to right center, back in the 2nd. Up and out, ball 1 to him here in the 6th. 5 straight pitches for Carter Bauer, none of them strikes. There's the one we needed, 1-1. Up and out yet again. Jammed him, swung on and fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Thompson goes down swinging. 1 away. And that sends up number 29, Nick Wilkie. He struck out swinging in the 4th and walked in the 2nd. That one had a lot of heat, but it's in for a ball. As is that one. Fouled off the roof right up above me. Two balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. High and tight, 3-1. In the dirt, back-to-back walks. Or excuse me, 2 walks. There was a strikeout in between. And that sends up number 12, Gage Patton. He has walked both times, and we may have a pitching change. Bauer's frustrated. And when that starts to happen, it's tough to get it back. All right, they are going to pull Carter Bauer off the mound. And in his place In his place is number 50, John Hogan. So we'll be right back while he warms up.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Elsberry Democrat. Log on to www.elsberrydemocrat.com today.
All right, we'll go ahead and come back. I don't think they're going to give him too many more warm-up tosses. If you're just joining us, we're in the top of the 6th. The score 5-1, all Elsberry. However, Wentzville is threatening with 2 aboard due to walks. So Elsberry has pulled Carter Bauer off the mound and brought in John Hogan. And hitter for Wentzville is number 12, Gage Patton, who has back-to-back walks so far in this game. Runners for Wentzville are at first and second. Hogan throws over to first. Instead of the rundown, there's a throw to third instead, and that one's boobled. So now Wentzville has runners at second and third. Not sure what the strategy was there, but it backfired big time. Hogan delivers, swing and a miss. Up 1-1. Looked good. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. That evens it out at 2 apiece. Up to fill the count. And that one falls in for a called third strike. Got him looking. 2 away now for Number 9, Chris Vogt, in off the sub list. Low and away. Swung on and fouled back behind me. Out of play, 1-1. Pitches just aren't going Hogan's way. It's now 3-1. Some of them look close. Hogan delivers. Swing and a miss. That's a full count now to Vogt. One more and we're out of this. Hogan delivers. Check swing, and that's ball 4. Pardon me, that one loads the bases. And the hitter for Wentzville is number 17, Matt Hart. We've got time called by Elsberry. They've made a substitution, but I couldn't hear it in time. Hogan delivers, and it's in for a strike. Up just a bit. It was a good pitch, but not good enough, I guess. 1-1. That one gets away, and a run is going to come across, making it 5-2, and Wentzville now has runners at second and third. Hogan delivers. Swing and a miss. That one got him looking. And ended things for Wentzville in their half of the second. They did push another run across, but they still trail by 3. It's 5-2, and we'll be back.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, Your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
All right, in off of the sub list now is number 20, Chasen Anderson. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Elsberry leads 5-2. We could use some insurance. Here's the pitch, and it's in for strike one. There's another one. This guy's a little more generous with Winsfield's pitching than he is with ours. And Anderson strikes out on 3 straight, looking. That brings up number 3, Todd Myers. And he takes a ball low. Myers grounded to second back in the fourth. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first and the third. That one caught the outside corner, 1-1. Yet another strike. Outside by a mile, 2-2. Fouled back. It's technically strike 3. Will he beat it out? No. All right, up steps Carter Bauer. He doubled to center back in the fourth, doubled to right in the third, popped up in the first. The first one is up, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Just a little low, 2-1. Up yet again, 3-1. will take it. A 2-out walk to Bauer. Brings up number 10, Joe Martin, who walked back in the fourth, doubled to right in the third, and struck out swinging in the first. Here's the pitch. The runner was going. It's up for a ball. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The runner goes. The throw down to second. Doesn't have him. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Martin. And Bauer safe at second with 2 away. That one's low. It evens out again at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Martin goes down swinging to end any possibility for insurance runs for Elsberry in the bottom of the 6th. We head to the top of the 7th. That scoreboard should say 5-2. All of a sudden it doesn't. There we go. All right, I'm going to stay with you. The hitter for Wentzville should be number 13, Joel Hagemeyer. And all Elsberry has to do is hang on and put him away. All right, we're back. And Hagemeyer steps up. He struck out swinging back in the in the 5th. Flew out to right in the 3rd and struck out swinging in the 1st. And the first pitch is a strike to him here in the 7th. That one goes the other way, and it's 1-1. That one missed as well. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swung on and hit high and hard into center field. That one is caught for out number 1. That'll bring up number 3, Braden Mathis. He doubled to right back in the 5th, grounded to short in the 3rd, and struck out swinging in the 1st. And the first pitch to Mathis is a ball outside. I thought that one had caught the inside corner miraculously. It's called ball 2. Swung on and hit hard on the ground toward short. The throw over to first. Has him. And that sends up Alex Vogt. He chopped to short himself back in the 5th, flew out to center in the 3rd, and grounded to first in the 2nd. Hogan delivers. Swung on and fouled off. 0-1. Fouled off yet again. One more pitch and we win this one and advance on the winner's side of the bracket. Hogan delivers. It's up and out. Mm. 2-2. That last pitch looked good. Swung on and hit hard on the ground. The throw over to first is a great one, off balance, I believe by the second baseman, and it found its way to Martin's glove for out number 3. That was impressive. So Elsberry wins by a final score of 5-2 to advance in this tournament, and we will play again tomorrow. I'll have to check and get a time for you fans at home and hopefully get that posted to the Elsberry Democrats website and or Facebook page. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, congratulating Elsberry's AAA baseball team, Post 226, coached by Jason Howard. Another impressive win, and they just keep knocking them down. Hopefully they can continue that momentum tomorrow and through the weekend. In the meantime, this has been Adam Presswood. And I am signing off for tonight on behalf of the Elsberry Democrat and the Indian Sports Network. To you fans at home, thanks for hanging in there and watching with us. And if you can't get out to the game tomorrow, tune in. Until then, see you next time. Enjoy your night and enjoy your tomorrow.